Garland pose, also known as Hindi squat, is a great way to stretch your ankles, your lower legs, your groin, and your lower back. Also, it's a way to release the SI joint, the sacroiliac joint, and it feels really good to relieve lower back pain or if you have menstrual cramps. Now, if you have issues with your feet, your hips, or your lower back, you may want to skip this pose, or you may want to try one of the options I'm going to show you now. So to access this pose, we start out in a standing pose, and then we come into a leaning pose. So I've got my toes out, my heels in, my hands, you can see from the side, are resting here on my thighs. Okay, and I put 2 stacked blocks because I want to show you a couple of different options for getting into this pose. The way you come into it is you begin to bend into your knees. You lean forward. So crown of the head is reaching forward and the tailbone is reaching back. And then you just begin to come down. Now, at any point along this way, if you feel severe pain, please stop. You can always just hang out in this pose. But if you want more, you just continue to bend the knees and drop the tailbone down. You can see why I've got these blocks here. So I'm going to land on those blocks. My toes are turned out, my heels are in, and then leaning forward, putting the elbows on the inside of the thighs, palms together. So you're creating a little bit of tension here, pressing the knees to the elbows, and then just lifting up through the top of the head and down with the tailbone. Okay, so listen to your body and see what works for you. I want to show you another option for this pose, this sort of squatting pose. Really good again for the helping to release that sacroiliac joint. So another option is to bring your feet in closer. I really love this version. Towards each other. In fact, you can stand up and do it. Bring the feet closer. Let the knees splay out. And then just leaning forward. See how my knees are wide and I could just lean way forward, and it feels really good on my lower back. And you can even sort of wrap your arms around if you're feeling super brave. And I'm going to try a new trick. Just make yourself kind of small. So that's Garland pose.